It was a rough and rocky morning in Morro Bay. Swells were exploding at 12 feet. And boats that were out found the small craft advisory that had been issued for hazardous seas was right on the money. The Langosta 2 was heading around the breakwater that has the radio tower on it. Aboard, Al French, John French, and Harvey Minnick. They were coming back into the harbor. When the boat got to be about right there, the waves proved to be too much.
As soon as it was rounding the corner, it started getting a little steeper, hitting the shallow water, and it started backing it up the wave like this, and it rolled over to the starboard side, which would be the right side.
As the vessel capsized, 2 of the boaters were thrown into the water, but the third, Al French, remained inside.
At that time, I called back to the point higher, who was just getting underway, until I was going to need a diver to see if we can get the man out from underneath the bottom of the boat. I jumped in, went down. There was went down under the boat, then went into the cabin where the gentleman was, and it was all, it was totally underwater, and I pulled him out.
But Deason's efforts were apparently in vain. The boat's owner, 65-year-old Al French, was pronounced dead a short time later at Sierra Vista Hospital.
After a few hours of maneuvering this morning, the Langosta 2 was pulled back into an upright position, a reminder of yesterday's tragedy. Al French, a man who has come in and out of Morro Bay for over 30 years, re-entered the harbor for the last time. Under 12-foot swells, his boat capsized. His son and another fisherman escaped. He did not. Jody Giannini is one of many residents here shocked by the loss.
Very well respected, very well liked, fatherly figure to the younger fishermen in town, gave a lot of advice to younger guys, helped a lot of younger people, and a real loss to the community.
But as crewmen worked on French's boat, there was not just a sense of mourning, but anger. Many fishermen here say the harbor entrance is too shallow and the breakwater too short. That's the reason for high swells that can kill the harbor's most experienced mariner.
The best in the business just died, and if he died, all of us are at risk daily.
Fred Sears says the Army Corps of Engineers created this problem when the harbor was built, and it's up to the Corps to fix it. This harbor entrance is considered by the Coast Guard to be one of the most dangerous on the West Coast. The Army Corps of Engineers knows this. In fact, they've studied the problem for 20 years now. But after a community meeting last year, many people here are convinced the Corps is not taking this danger seriously.
You start a study in 1966 and hold a meeting in 1986 and say that you're going to maybe conclude the study by 96? That is absolutely ridiculous. These are our lives.
We deserve to have a safer entrance. All we need is a longer breakwater. Get us some deep water and stop all this BS of the Corps of Engineers has to study crap. We know what needs to be done, so let's do it.
Fitzsimmons and Sears say the loss of French is going to be a tough one to get over. What will ease the pain will be the Corps of Engineers in action, making the harbor safer. If not, they are convinced that tragedies will continue. In Morro Bay, Mark Mathis, KSBY, Action News.